season.
Right.
And those tensions are mounting.
Rattlers shaking it up on the field, having a good time as they both, oh my goodness, number 27 for the Rattlers doing his thing. Oh my goodness. We have everything going on here in Bragg.
All right, here's the reaction. Hope you all enjoyed the game. Hope you enjoyed the festivities. Man, I was gonna start, but it was a fun event to watch. FAMU does win the game 28-0. This reaction, I know Fangs help. We do a little something right after. Now we're gonna do a long show tomorrow at 7. But today, quick instant reaction after we all of the post game, whatever you want to call them. Today, what's going on with this? All right, so for today's game, if you're looking to really get something out of it, I'd have warned you it was gonna be very vanilla, and it was like a lot of running the ball, which I didn't mind. Backup quarterback played, didn't mind that either. Honestly, you saw quarterback 1 and 2. Some of that I felt was a little bit for y'all in the while Moose was starting camp. And you found out today, because Junior had his moments, like some of that's tongue in cheek, but Junior had his moments where you kind of saw where like, oh, okay, he can spin that thing, but you also saw where some of the other things where it's like, all right, give him a little more time. So in this case, I was okay with the outcome. Like I was not one of those people predicting FAMU would score 50. I really we could, but I didn't think we would. So us not scoring 50 points, no sweat off my back. I got what I wanted. I wanted a win, minimal injuries. You can tell it's kind of what Coach Simmons was about. Even in the post game, you'll hear him mention that main thing he was looking for: get in, get a lead, and get our starters out of the game. So that's what you got. So if you're a FAMU fan on today, you're good. If you're a Seminole fan, you're just as good. And if you're a fan of both, oh, it's a great day. I happen to be a fan of both. I'll be honest with y'all for a minute, though. As much as I don't like the Gators, I normally cheer for LSU in this game. I actually kind of want the Gators to get this one. Don't tell nobody I said that. I'm not cheering for them, but I don't want them to lose. But it was pretty cool. Like I think one of the better things that we got to see out of this game was our quarterback play. Again, you definitely saw where Moose's QB1. There were some things that were a little different, but you also saw with Junior. Look, Junior's pretty mobile. He just don't take some of those big shots. Like some of those hits that he took were scary, just from a fan perspective. But we also saw a good mix of the running backs. I was kind of happy with that. I'm going to rewatch it. I did do the Rattlers Plus one day, 24-hour football thing. So I'm going to watch it again before the subscription expires. So I'll probably watch it in the morning after church, or either before or after church, one way or the other. I'm going to watch it again, though, just to kind of get that full review. Receivers, yeah, they made some big plays, but it wasn't anything crazy. Like, we had a few plays that were, like, nice, but I ain't going to lie. I'm going to say this for the people in the back. And Josh, can y'all just do all the games? I'm just saying that was 1,000 times better than what we got from ESPN. The production value, man, not even close. It was 8 out of 10. You was getting a 2 last week. Only thing I might gripe about will be the score clock type of situation. Sometimes the score wasn't accurate. Sometimes I don't remember seeing a clock up there. But other than that, I got no problems with it, man. Like 8 out of 10. Y'all did good work. Defensively, though, you got a pick 6. I called that. Like, I definitely said this would be a week where you would be able to get an interception, especially because of how this quarterback was playing and what he looked like and what he put on film. You can see Deco Wilson gets the interception, pick 6, takes it back. I need that. I need that. I need more of that. And going into the Classic, it was pretty nice. I mean, Willie empties the clip pretty much as far as roster wise. Got a lot of backups in there. Got to see a lot of the youth in there. Look, and Willie even pointed out, look, I think we found another running back. Like, I'm just saying, what was it, 43? I think I have to go back and look. Again, it's an instant reaction. So catch with the instant reaction. I don't rewatch the film to kind of see what I didn't see. He looked good though. No weird stuff. Like, Jamie's got a nice extra running back there. That was solid. Offensive line though, man, we couldn't snap the ball. Like, it didn't matter if it was on offense or special teams. Man, we were having problems snapping the ball, and we actually had a kick that would have been blocked. I think against a better team, that kick gets blocked. So, just interesting to see how things are going to go from there. What we look at, and what we pull from it. Definitely didn't ask any questions about the Classic yet because, Coach Simmons got that 24-hour rule. So, enjoy the game and then get ready for the Classic. Like, T. Lee, what's up, bro? See you, fam. But it was a little bit of something there. But again, 28-0. If you were looking for a 50 burger, wasn't it, man? This was not the game where you're going to get 50 points. And I actually saw somebody post it on social. They talked about how Edward Waters got blown out by Southern last year. And it's like, man, you ain't have to do all that. I wasn't completely upset. Now, we did, we saw there was a little fight and some players got ejected. And there's a little bit of cheapiness in the game. I mean, you got one of the teams that wasn't able to play or get a win. Wasn't able to play. So actually, Gerald from Democrat, I'm gonna hit him up. I'll text him later. But so you're starting to able to see like some of their frustrations. I felt boiled over naturally. I hadn't won a game all season. I'd be upset too. I'm just gonna keep that where it is. We also kind of saw, again, most of your defensive players were backups. So if you're over there watching this game and looking to really get a lot out of it, not the game to get a lot out of. Now, if you look, I don't play for FAMU, so I don't observe the 24-hour rule. I'm definitely gonna watch that Southern game as soon as I can. I mean, not Southern, Cookman, because Southern lost, not a surprise. But Cookman put that thing on Alabama A&M. Look, y'all might sell an extra 5,000 tickets for the Classic off of that one. Like, Cookman comes in off a win, FAMU's coming on a win, and look, we had too many penalties. Like, the game got chippy. Classic is gonna be just as bad, probably worse as far as being chippy. But when it comes to some of the other things, man, it's gonna be interesting to see what the Classic looks like, especially after this game, because you got players who literally got 2 weeks worth of rest coming on your football team. Look, and the Saints said, I watched the game, they are inspired. I agree with you. Look, I ain't gonna lie to you. I watched some of the other games. Their homecoming, I was pulling for them. They were inspired then. Like, they play tough ball. Sorry, I got distracted because the entire UF secondary got burnt. Number 11, Thomas Jr. That dude was so open. Not even funny. That dude had time. But y'all better watch out. Like, the band gonna be in there. Y'all already know the Marching Wildcats. Like, the jokes are gonna be on because Petty Week starts in about an hour and some change. Hour and 18 minutes. Oh, get ready for the Petty. But as far as this game here, it was never in doubt. You don't get any major plays. Junior threw some dimes though, and Willie hinted at that. Willie pointed, look, Winnie. Look, I mean, that's what happens when you win. And, folks, they mess up your name. You could just say it. I mean, all he does is win. So forgive me, coach. But jokes aside, look, you got a team that you probably found quarterback 2 for next season. It's gonna be interesting. I ain't gonna lie. Like we got quarterback battle going. And I don't know if name one of them was the one you saw today. I leave that for the spring. But the good things you did see, you saw from Junior. What I liked him going through his progressions. I do want to see him get rid of the ball a little quicker. I felt like he held onto the ball too long, especially that one sack where he comes over towards the west side of the stands. I think he rolls to his left. He squares back up. He's still looking downfield, and then he gets knocked the hell out. Like he held the ball too long. Running back wise, I mean, I ain't had questions about running back room all season. It's just can we block for him? Well, we did see Leo Malloy. Kelvin Dean looked like Kelvin Dean. He's been steady, consistent all season long. But that you found a new running back. That new dude looked like Darren Sproles back there. Yeah, that kid was solid. Receiver room, it's a receiver room. Like they were solid today. But they were solid. Tight end room was, man, we almost had a touchdown. This close. Oh, got half a toe out of bounds. Offensive line, man, nah. And it mainly because of the snaps. It's not even like sacks or anything like that. We just rolling the ball on the ground to the quarterback and just all kind of craziness. Defensive line wise, I don't really have a fair assessment. Like we got our backups in there and we was kicking butt. Linebackers, solid. DBs, A+. You got to pick 6. I can't give you that less than A when you're getting pick 6. But other thing, and I kind of mentioned this, Coach Simmons, just kind of in passing. This is the first shutout at home, first shutout period that FAMU's had, I think, since the 21 Alabama State game. If my data serves me correctly, I use the FAMU website. So, and I looked, was a tertiary glance. So defense was lights out today. And one of the things I will give you all this, you go back and listen to the post-game press conference. I had to leave a little early. I had a meeting. But Willie Simmons kind of mentioned, like, yo, the defense is so good to a certain point. I ain't got to score 50 points no more. Like, I kind of like to hear that. Like, I want to blow everyone out. Don't get me wrong. But in a game like this, where this game doesn't really matter, the next game, it's a classic. It's your in-state rival, the team that you love to pick on. But if you lose the game, what does it mean? Besides the bragging rights, which honestly, that means everything. I don't want to lose the Cookman ever. But as far as what you're trying championship-wise, it's gonna be interesting. But then the other side, and look, we're gonna be looking at them standings over there in a minute. Did y'all see not A&T, but North Carolina Central game? Did y'all see what Howard did? Look, I am pulling that film. I'm not saying I'm overlooking the SWAC championship game, because God knows when we're going to figure out who's going to win that conference or that half of the conference, because that's the whole with tickets. Like, until they name a champion, we can't sell tickets, supposedly. At least that's what I was told. So, but when it comes to, depending on who it is over there, look, I'm going on pulling that film a little bit, because I think Howard showed you something. Howard showed you in that game that they were just more physical. Like, and they kept getting the ball to players in space. I think that's something that a lot of coaches can take away from. They can also use that as a way to really understand how the game probably works. Like, give the ball to Will. Like, we all laugh and joke about that Fresh Prince of Bel-Air episode, but there's a lot of truth. If you give the ball to Will, good things happen. Well, you know what? They kept giving the ball to the kid whose dad played in the NFL and played in the NFL for a long time, and they won that game. we saw in this game here for FAMU, we actually Junior looked solid, and for quite a while, it was get the ball to the playmakers, let it get in space, but we got to control the penalties. The second game where penalties kind of get out of control, and first time this season where after a fight, the swag actually does the right thing and throws some people out of the game. We hadn't seen that in the FAMU game all season. Like, FAMU game, you get in a fight, you slap, talk about somebody's mama, y'all still fighting. Then next thing you know, a security guard gets slapped. Like, nope, throw them out the game. It was a fight. And honestly, I wasn't mad about it. It just needed to happen. Hopefully, Florida Classic, it's a lesson learned. Those up downs get them right tomorrow, and we see a little bit more. But instant reaction, not gonna be a long one tonight, because honestly, what are you gonna take away from a 28-0 victory over a Division II team that has no home games? Like, not a lot. Not when they're just starting their program. So otherwise, different team, you can get more. But tomorrow, we're gonna start talking about Petty Week. That's kind of some of what's going on, some of the fun and other things related to it. But also, we're talking about this basketball program, man. Kind of what's going on, what's coming up. Look, y'all, tough times are ahead, and these are the tough times. So if you a FAMU basketball lover, I hate to tell you, it's gonna be a lot of frustrating and days, nights, and hand wrangling, because it is what it is. So HBCU Digital Network, this home nerds doing the Black Techies. Check us out tomorrow at 7. We're gonna do the regular show tomorrow, but want to make sure we got an instant reaction out there. Make sure I was watching. I paid. I did Rattlers Plus. So I did the 1-day deal, so I didn't forget anything. So, because y'all know, look, you be signed up for subscriptions and you're like, hey, what is $15 went? And you be like, oh, I forgot to cancel that. And once they took their money, look, it is what it is. So, but look, looking forward to seeing y'all tomorrow at 7. Then y'all know, of course, we're gonna do it again on Thursday. Talk about the Big Florida Classic. We might see if we can get some of our favorite guests out here too. But HBCU Digital Network, The Zone. Check out Herb Stewart and the Black Techies. Also, man, look, check out live sports on HBCU Digital Network. We got live basketball. Paul Quinn was the game for this week. We got more coming up, y'all. We're doing some big things over here. But as always, it's me, Fangs up.
Yeah, baby, you know what time it is. Now let's get it started. Are you kidding me? Unreal!
While our HBCUs are mostly known for academic rigor, community, they also know how to turn up.
Dorsey, have it!